Morning everybody, or afternoon everybody, wherever you are. Today you're going to figure out how I solved the mystery of why my stupid Polaris vacuum would not go to the bottom of the pool. The sucker just kept floating around and going really fast. It just kept going around in circles, getting caught up in its tangled web of the hose. The hose was always tangled up. I couldn't figure out why this sucker wouldn't go to the bottom of the pool and stay on the bottom of the pool, and why was it going so fast? Well, as you know, there's only three places water comes out. One, it comes out right here. This is where the float goes. Let me just put it back on. Okay, so it comes out, squirts out here. You can see it's a little hole, and there's that's where water comes out. Secondly, it comes out through the hose. Okay, the third place it comes out are these little guys. These are the things that create the vacuum underneath the underneath. So when these things are assembled, how do I hold this? Well, I'll show you from underneath. They go like so. Okay, yeah. So they're stuck in here. If any one of those three things is clogged, if this is clogged, this is where, this is the outlet for the water, not that one. And then if this thing's clogged, whatever's clogged, the other things are going to press harder. That's why the tail was going crazy and it was going super fast, is because these little guys right here were clogged. So I had to take this apart from underneath, and I stuck a nail right through there and unclogged it. Boom, 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 swish, swish, swish. I did it in the kitchen sink, and I was able to, at that point, I poured water over this hole and this hole, and I waited for water to start bubbling out here. I poured it out, and then there was a little pencil eraser size clog from each side. It was enough to make sure that there's no water coming out here. Well, if water doesn't come out there, then that means nothing gets blown into the vacuum, so you don't put anything into your vacuum bag. And secondly, you don't get any downward suction or force down, because these jets point up, which means they're pushing water up, means pushing itself down. That's why this very effective pool cleaner, or otherwise effective pool cleaner, was not going to the bottom of the pool. So I'm going to reassemble it, and now it's going to work. So you don't even have to see that part. All you got to know is take the sucker off from the bottom. You don't have to open anything on the top. I was experimenting. But take it off from the bottom. Once you clean it out and put it back on, your vacuum is going to go to the bottom of the pool and go much slower, because it has another outlet for water. Another way that you could tell is when it was standing up and you had the bag on. Ordinarily, it's just spraying crazy amounts of water out of the bag or through the bag, and you'd get soaked if it was out of the pool. But if you if you take it out of the pool and there's no water to speak of that's really going crazy and spraying up through the bag, that's definitely your culprit right here. So take it off. It's a handful of screws. Unclog these things, put it back on, and you're going to be ready to go. Congratulations, you just solved your own mystery.